Okay, everyone, hello and welcome. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Espresso with me, Darius Lumchauskas. Today's the 24th of April 2018. So we're going to have a look at the markets, what happened with them yesterday, what to expect from them today. So yeah, guys, before we jump into the charts, as always, let's have a read through our risk disclaimer. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. So, also before we jump into the charts, quick reminder of our JFD Brokers website, where if you click on JFD Group right here and click on JFD Research, it'll take you to our little page here that we update on a daily basis with different trading shoutouts, different technical analysis, daily overviews, analysis in different languages, of course, as well. So if you're interested in that, and yeah, I think you can find something useful for yourself, guys, here. So please do not hesitate to visit us. But for now, let's jump looking into the charts. So the first one I want to look at is the S&P 500. We can see that we didn't have much activity yesterday in this index. So right now, at the moment, we can see that it is holding just below this downwards moving trend line. Still, it has a bit of way to go until it would potentially touch it. But nevertheless, it is kind of not far from this downwards moving trend line. Potentially we could see something like a move higher, maybe a test of this area around the 2720, approximately there. This level could also come in line with this downwards moving trend line as well. So at the moment it is not giving us a lot of action, let's say like this. This index is not giving us a lot of action, and also there is a chance for it to move a little bit lower to test the 2650 area, approximately there. And yeah, if we get a nice break below this, then potentially could move towards this 200 EMA here, that we can see that in the past it acted as a good support level. So a break below the 2650 could potentially open the path to test the 200 EMA again. Now, of course, if we move higher here, we start breaking the 2695 and then eventually the 2700. Like I said, keep an eye on the 2720, approximately there. And if we see a break above this level and also a break above this downwards moving trend line, well, this could potentially turn out as a bullish scenario, and we could move a little bit higher, maybe even towards this 2754 area. And this area kept being an interesting level throughout the few months in the past. And yeah, it acted as a good level of support. Then it was bouncing around that level, so it is an interesting area to keep an eye on. So yep, guys, consider this area only if we get a nice move above this downwards moving trend line. So similar story is on the Dow, but the Dow is actually now above its downwards moving trend line. So it broke it around the 14th of April, and now it's slightly above it. So it almost tested this area that I've got highlighted here at around 24,200. Now we could potentially see a nice bounce here to the upside, and if we'll start seeing breaks above this area first, the 24,680, and then potentially again a move above the 24,850 approximately there. If we get a nice move above this area, then well, keep an eye on these higher levels. Let me just actually highlight those just in case for future reference. And now this isn't, like I said, this one is an important level to watch out for, the 24,850. A break above this could open the path towards this next area right here at around 25,450. So keep an eye on these guys. Looking at FTSE, the FTSE is looking strong and continues to move higher. And yesterday when I was talking about it, I said, well, keep an eye on it, and especially keep an eye on this level right here at around 74.35, approximately there. Keep an eye on this level. A break of this could eventually push it a little bit higher. Now, I don't have anything here, but to be honest, if we look at this little high right here, this could potentially work out as the next potential resistance area. Now, of course, this is pure speculation for now. At the moment, we just need to see if this index will hit this level here at 74.35. And if this level proves to be a strong resistance level, then we could potentially see a bit of reversal back down towards this upwards moving support line here that we got running since around the 26th of March. So for now, it seems like it's looking strong. Also, there's a small obstacle in the road here. We can see that we've got this 200 EMA here, and the price just closed slightly above it. Now we'll have to monitor carefully this area because, like I said, sometimes the EMAs prove to be EMAs and SMAs prove to be good levels of resistance and support. So for now, like I said, watch out for this. I mean, if this will continue moving higher, keep an eye on this 74.35. And yeah, if we suddenly get a reversal, watch out for the 73.10, 7300. That could come in line as well with this upwards moving support line. So we could not only test this level here, 73.10, and we could also test this upwards moving support line as well. But if we get there, of course, we'll have to evaluate this index again. So keep an eye on it. So the DAX is, well, slightly annoying, let's say. Probably can get rid of this line right here. It's not really kind of looking accurate. For now, we are concerned about these two areas right here, these two levels here. So the 12,460 and the 12,600. So it seems that it's liking this area right now and potentially could either continue ranging in this area, or if we'll see a nice break here, maybe above the 12,600. If we do get something like that, then keep an eye on the next higher level at around this area right here at around the 12,750. So if we that is of course if we get a nice break above the 12,600. On the downside, a break below the 12,460 could pull this index a little bit lower, maybe even actually towards this little area right here, around the 12,160, which could act as a good first initial level of support. So watch out for this one, guys. Okay, let's have a look at a few pairs. We do have a bit of time left, so let's have a look at the euro dollar. Euro dollar had a nice move lower yesterday. We broke this this symmetrical, well, kind of symmetrical. Let's just call it a triangle formation, and we broke it nicely, and now we are slightly trading above this 100 EMA here on the daily chart. We're also yesterday I was talking about this area right here, this 122, 150, and then 122 area. So now we can see that it managed to touch these two levels nicely. Currently trading slightly below the 122, 150, and well, to be honest, it's not really looking strong. I mean, unless we have a massive strong reversal back inside this triangle formation, and we managed to wipe out the 123 level, I'm not actually considering this to be bullish. So at the moment, we'll have to keep on monitoring this one. If we'll start seeing some more weakness coming in, and then a move below this 100 EMA, then potentially this is opening the path towards the 120, 1500, and potentially a little bit lower. Now this is the level that I'm keep watching, and this is a strong level of, could be a strong level of support, as this area here, the 120,900 approximately there, acted as a good level of resistance in 2017, and basically and then actually he acted as good resistance in January, but then eventually got broken here in the mid-January, and yeah, we moved a little bit higher. So we could be aiming for a test of this area again, potentially, of course. So now, like I said, keep an eye on this one, guys. Watch out for this level. Let's have a quick look at the GBP USD now. So GBP USD, similar story, moving lower yesterday. We managed to kind of get closer to this area that I've got highlighted here, at around 139,900. We're not far from it. There is some potential to move lower. Not only we could move lower towards the 138, I do apologize, 138,900. We could also move a little bit lower and test this 100 EMA that's approaching this this level as well, which could act as a good support level initially. So for now, like I said, we are being careful, being cautious. It did already sell off quite a bit, so we could maybe potentially see a move a little bit higher again, maybe towards the 140 again, this beloved area of GBP USD. And but if we don't see anything like that, then like I said, consider this as a possible area for this pair. Let's quickly have a look at one that I want really to show you guys is where is it? USD Swiss. And USD Swiss, now of course this is a bit of a tricky one. I mean, some could say maybe it's a veg, but to be honest, we could also put a channel here, to be honest, and actually I think that maybe a channel could work out even better. So we are, like I said, we are moving higher. We can see that we're grinding a little bit higher, and currently we are seeing a bit of resistance around this level right here at around 0.97850, something like that. And this level acted as a good level of support in the past, that we can see that the price was bouncing around this area as well initially in January, and now we are oops, sorry, my mistake on this one. I do apologize, guys. This is the area that I'm talking about. And still, yeah, we were bouncing around this area in January, and so this area right here at around 0.97885 approximately there, we can see that the price is getting held here for now. We could potentially see a bit of retracement, and then maybe excuse me, a continuation to the upside. Now, of course, like I said, because we've got a strong dollar for now, we could potentially move a little bit higher, maybe a test of this area here at around 0.98450 approximately there. So of course that's a good area to watch on the upside, but like I said, at the moment we are a little bit overextended, I believe, and we could see a bit of retracement, like I said, maybe a move towards this 0.96 0.97 area approximately there. So watch out for this one, guys. Similar story is actually on the Euro Swiss. Now this is something that I wanted to show you guys as well. We are at an interesting spot. For this one, probably I would need to put a weekly chart, and we are at the levels before. There we go. We are at these previous levels already. So the pair managed to kind of to make a full retracement. It took us only about 3 years, let's say like that, to get back to this 120 area, where, as we remember, where the central bank of Switzerland untied its currency against the euro, and we saw this move lower, this spike down here in 2015. So like I said, at the moment we can see that we are already managed to get close to this area, and at the moment we could potentially see a bit of maybe retracement, something like that, and later on of course we'll have to evaluate this pair again. But for now there is we can see there's a bit of weakness coming in, and we could potentially see a move maybe towards this little area right here, towards this upwards moving support line, this short-term upwards moving support line that started in the end of February. Okay guys, I'm running out of time, and I hope you have a good European session. I hope you join me later in my Traders Tea Time at 13:15 GMT.